Hello again YouTube, and welcome to episode 4 of Get Lost with Lost. Hopefully this episode we shall get on with some pretty cool things, starting off with our power generation to run our quarries and hopefully sustain our base. I've built a few things as I normally do off camera. I just need to dismantle this thing out here because we need it now. I've kept on feeding the planter underneath here with saplings, so we've got a nice amount built up here. I think there's plenty inside that as well, but we'll pull all this stuff apart now. Come here, you. Okay, we need you as well, and you, and we'll get the saplings later. Okay, first things first, we have to create a building for our new power plant to live in. If we just dump this stuff off quickly, and I've got a filler for this, and we will need some of those landmarks, and we'll have a lever, and I think that what to do is we've got some blocks, haven't we? Yeah, good. Okay, we need some glass and some bricks. Okay. Oh, it's getting dark. Well, I'll explain this while it's getting dark, and I'll cut back again. Okay, so this is our dimensional anchor. Now I've gone inside this and I've upped it to a 5x5 area, which is the same size, or pretty much the same size as a 64x64 quarry. I don't want to load too large an area because I have to be considerate to other users of the server. But 5x5 I think is pretty reasonable, and it gives me plenty of room to expand. Now if you press F9, you will see lines marking the edges or the corners of the chunks that we're loading, and the red you see up there, that is actually marking which chunks are loaded. Now I've decided to build over in this far corner here. I've marked out my sizes with these blocks. Now we're going to be making one of those automatic tree harvesters, but it's going to be inside a 25x25 area this time. So I've marked these blocks at 27x27 so we can have a fence around the outside. But we're going to want to just set up this filler to clear the area for us. And we're going to go down a bit so that we can have a floor as well. And we've got some landmarks here. If we pop one landmark down there, well, that didn't work. We want it standing up really. Okay, so we'll pop one there. Now if we put a lever against that, not many people know, well, a lot of people know this, but not everyone. If you apply a redstone signal, it will send a line out in every direction for 64 blocks. Now we don't need to go 64 blocks, but at least we can see where we want our the rest of the landmarks placed to set up the builder, the filler even. So we'll take this out of the way quickly. And this one. And then dig down. Ah, there it is there. So we want the other landmark there. And then we'll want to go to this corner over here. Let's knock this block out, dig down to the blue line again. There he is, so we'll pop the landmark down there as well. Now the filler isn't like a quarry, you need more than 3. You need to set up a height for it as well. Now I don't suppose the height really matters as long as we level all of this off. So we'll just, if we make it 4, 2, 3, 4, make it 5 just to be on the safe side. And then we pop our 4th landmark there, turn this off, and then we can right click there, and there you go, it's marked out where our building is going to be. Then we need the filler, pop that down. Okay guys, quick change of plan as the filler's not working, not sure why that is, but we're going to knock this, knock that out again, and pop down a fresh one, and we're going to use the quarry instead just to clear out the area. I'll turn off the chunk loader, or the markings for the chunk loader, just press F9 until it's gone. There we go. Now we want to right click there this time. Balls, what's going on? There we go. So the quarry will still do the same job, it will clear this out here. We just got to make sure we mine it up before it does any damage. So pop the quarry down there. It does of course mean that I'm going to have to hand build this building, which is annoying to say the least, but you know, them's the breaks. Right, if we go back to the house quickly. If you remember, we made 2 redstone energy cells, and I popped one underneath the biofuel generator. I also popped one on top, and that's fully charged. So we'll grab a wrench quickly. Pop him off, like so. And then just go slap this next to the quarry, and it should clear that area for us nicely. Like I said, I have to be stood here so that I can pick the quarry up with a pick when I want it to stop. There you go, you see the lasers go in there now. So basically we're just going to wait for this laser to do its job. While we're waiting for that, let's go prepare some bricks. Okay, you remember doing this or setting this up the other day in the other episode. Here we are, an awful lot of stone. So we'll grab quite a few of those quickly. There we go. Is there any room in this crap chest? Yes there is. Let's dump these off for now. Oh no, they go in the other chest, don't they? Let's dump all this stuff off. Okay, gone. Right. Now, with these stone bricks we should be making, with this stone we're making stone bricks first. I'm sure there's probably a faster way, put them through an auto crafting table. I won't make you watch all of this, I'll just cut through in a second. Okay, next up we'll be wanting some sugar canes and some sugar. Like so. Pop some of these bricks around the sugar there. And we should make ourselves some large white stone bricks. There we go, lovely jubbly. Okay, the quarry's coming to an end now. Well, the laser clearing the area is starting to come to an end. It will start putting down its orange metalwork now, but we'll stop that dead in its tracks. Now, I won't bother making you watch me place all of these blocks because this is going to take a while. I'm slightly miffed that there's something wrong with the filler, but I'll go through and I shall assemble the building as it stands, and I'll get back to you in a couple of minutes. Okay YouTube, I've finished assembling this. Who needs a filler when you've got pure determination? Building the old school way. Hopefully we'll get the filler sorted for another episode, but there we are, and this is going to be our base of operations for our power generation. Now the roof, which it doesn't have yet, is going to be dirt, and we're going to have the same setup we had over there on a much larger scale set up here, but we'll have all the pipes and everything in here, and we'll probably use in here for something else as well. I'll get back to you after I've finished putting the roof in. Hello again YouTube, I finished doing the top here and I've put a bit of a fence round, just using the minium stone to turn some of this into grass so it will spread and hopefully end up being a nice colour rather than just plain old dirt, because dirt's hideous. So yeah, I think that's enough actually. I shall head off and grab the machinery and we'll set this sucker up. Okay, first things first guys, it's pretty damn dark in here, so we've got to light the place up, and for this I've got these fantastic lights. They are, I can't remember the guy's name, Gregory's lights, Gregory's floodlight, something like that. Anyway, it's a floodlight and it's bloody amazing. If you've used the wrath lamps from Factorization, they're quite similar to those, but you can aim these so that the light goes sideways as well. Well, you can aim them in any direction, which is quite fantastic. Now if you press F7, you'll see all these this red grid. Now anywhere where there's a red cross is a spot where it's dark enough for a mob to spawn, so we want to change those so that it's nice and lit up in here. Now with these, if you place them whatever direction you're facing when you place them is the opposite direction to which they will shine. So I'm facing that wall, so they're going to shine that way, and all we have to do is add a lever to it like so and switch it on. You see how much that lit up? Now if we press F7, we see that no mobs can spawn here and it's well lit, but mobs can spawn over there. We'll pop another one over at this end. Actually, how many blocks in did I do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a 5th block in. We'll get another one at this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then pop a lever on him as well. And then we just got a bit up the middle. Now we'll pop this one at this end, directly in the middle. So it's 25. So on the 13th square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Just like that. I want to put it on the light really. There we go. And we'll put a couple of fence posts underneath just so that they don't look like they're just sticking out of nowhere. Aesthetics, people. These things matter. Okay, now to get set up. Now I'm going to have to climb on top to set up the harvesters first. I'll do that now quickly. Okay, so we place the harvesters up here, and they're going to be going in the middle, the very middle, at either ends of this. That's actually backwards, so we need the precision sledgehammer to adjust which way it's facing. Like so. So you want to have it facing this way. Pop another one at this side, like so. Hit it with the sledgehammer again. Okay, so they're facing in the right direction, but as standard they only operate on the 3 blocks in front of them, so this little 3x3 here. But I've been off and done some villager farming, and I've gathered enough emeralds to make these upgrades. Now these are the best upgrades you can make for the Minefactory machines, and they take 3 emeralds and a few other bits and pieces, but the emeralds are the hard things to come by. But we'll be putting those inside. Now that increases their radius by 11, so these 2 harvesters will cover this entire area, which is awesome. And you'll see those at work soon, so we'll put one in there as well. We'll also be putting one in the planter in the middle. I just got to find the middle, so if I count 13 in from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. So that, oh, sugar, that should theoretically be the middle. So our planter's going to go there. Where is he? We've lost him. Oh, I've left him behind. I'll go get him. One moment. Okay, back again, and we've got our planter here. And we'll pop him there, and I think they automatically face up. I say automatically a lot. I said that in the last video. I guess you're going to have to get used to it. So we'll pop the upgrade in there as well. Now that will upgrade its radius as opposed to what it works. Well, the other ones upgrade by what's facing them. This upgrades in radius. So this will plant the full 25 by 25 square of dirt up there. So he's going to be filled with saplings soon. But we have to hook them all up to some power. So we'll do that now. I also got to pop up and fill that top block up with some dirt. One moment. Okay, for the power for the harvester and the planters, I've made loads of redstone energy conduit because it's infinitely better than pipes. Remember the explosion in my last video? That was from one of the pipes from the other setup we had over there. It blew up. I only realised this because the saplings were growing and nothing was getting harvested. So I dug up underneath, and I think that explosion was one of the pipes breaking or blowing up. So yeah, we don't like pipes. Now we're going to need two faces of this attached, one for power and one for the output. I think we'll take the power straight out the back like so, and we'll get the stuff that it collects piping out the bottom. I might have to jiggery-pokery this wall a bit to hide what we're doing, but it shouldn't be a problem at the moment. Oh, that was completely in the wrong place. No, it wasn't. That's where we wanted to put it. That was not. Need the wrench. There we go. Wrench. Go away. There we go. That ought to do nicely. And then that's going to be going in there. Need a pick. I'm sort of half planning this and building it at the same time, so you'll have to bear with me if I change things around, but that looks like it should be okay. So the pipe will be coming out of that down there. We've got pipes here. We're going for gold this time. So the pipe, that's that hooked up, and it will be going inside the building there. So otherwise that's sorted. We'll go do it to the same to the other side, and then we'll catch up in the middle. Okay, and this is what it looks like from the inside. It's by no means tidy. In fact, it's pretty damned ugly, but it's the best we can do for the moment. Now, I may well change this up in the future, but for now this is going to have to do. We want to get it all functioning, so we've got to join everything up with the redstone conduit, like so. Oh, buggered that up. And we'll be wanting to run the gold pipe in here as well. Press the wrong button. Just the gold pipe to there. Same here. Well, actually, we're going to be putting diamond pipes there, but we'll just put gold there for the moment. So the planter will plant, the harvesters will harvest, and they will feed everything back into the planter here. We will swap those now while I'm thinking about it. And they're going to be gold diamond pipes, like that. And what doesn't get fed in will come this way to, we'll put a diamond pipe in the middle, and then we'll bring it down lower so we can manage it down here. Okay, now it is looking like quite a bit of a mess, but bear with me, I do know roughly what I'm doing, and we may well tidy this up. I mean, this sort of setup, I imagine, is, you imagine it's going to be set up underground, hence why the planter would be underground. But I wanted to put it inside a building and have it above, so that I'd have somewhere else to build things and run some automation. So next up we're going to need some deep storage units. No, actually next up we're going to need the bioreactor and the biofuel generators. Now, one biofuel generator will run this setup, but I don't think it's going to be fast enough, so I'm going to place two biofuel generators with it this time. We'll pop this there, but we'll have to swap that for a diamond pipe. You'll see all this set up in a minute, and you'll understand why I'm doing it this way. Now if we put one generator here, one generator there, they'll both fill up straight out of the reactor quite nicely. So one cable's plenty, conduit even, and then we'll just run that straight up to the ceiling. Okay, and open that up so the conduits face the energy is outputting from these machines. So when we've put something in this reactor, all of these machines will get some power. Fantastic. Now with the things that are coming out like wood and apples and things, we're going to want those going this way. Now if you've not used these before, I highly recommend it. Deep storage units, they are amazing. They hold up to 2 billion of any item that you choose. Also, if you put something in them, say dirt, and you broke it, and then you notice it didn't stack with the rest, that would be because it still has all the dirt in it. So no matter how much you've got in there, you can just pick it up and place it somewhere else without having to move everything that's inside it, which is bloody handy. Now we'll put one there, and one there. Actually, these need to be diamond pipes, sorry. 2, 3, and on the end here we're going to stick a void pipe, because if we get jungle vines through like we did with our other machine, we can just ditch them there and then. Okay, well it's that simple to set up. We just need to go grab some bits and pieces so we can set up the diamond pipes. I'll go do that now, and then we'll come back and set it up. Actually, I completely forgot, we needed to put a liquid void pipes on these harvesters, didn't we? Just to stop them building up with sludge and stopping. Now, hopefully the trees won't knock these off. If they do, then I might have some more problems to deal with. We shall soon find out. Let's go inside and set up the diamond pipes. Okay, here we are. Now, Buildcraft pipes are more intelligent these days. If we go in it now, we're seeing that the green output will be going into the planter. Now we want the green output to take all the saplings. Now, so all the saplings that come in along this line will try and go into the planter here. If the planter's full, they won't just spit out, they'll head on down the blue line, which makes life a lot easier. We'll do this around the other side as well. So this side we want the saplings going in the yellow, and then so when the plant is full, they'll go through this side. Now when they get to here, we want them to go down the black. We don't want them to go down the green or the yellow. So in the green and the yellow we'll put something that will never go through, so redstone conduit. So anything coming from this way can only go through the black, and same from this side. So it's acting like an iron pipe really, but I couldn't get the iron pipes to work earlier on, so I'm assuming there's a glitch with them at the moment. That's why there's a diamond pipe there instead. Now we want to do the same thing here. We want all the saplings to feed into this bioreactor. So we'll put the saplings in the black, and again, if the bioreactor's full, the saplings will go this way, and we'll want the saplings to go in the black there as well. So this deep storage unit will fill up with up to 2 billion saplings. This one we'll want to fill up with apples, and then this one we will want to fill up with wood. And then anything else, like I said, like vines that come through, will just go into the void pipe there because they're not worth saving. All we need now is to fill this guy up with saplings and give it some power. One moment and I shall return with all of that stuff. Okay, I've got an absolute crap ton of saplings with me, so we'll fill the planter up with them, just like so. And all we've got to do, well, if we put a lever against the bioreactor for now and turn it off, that way we can place this stuff in without it actually working. I brought a couple of stacks of seeds as well, just to help with the efficiency while this gets off. And we'll put the rest of the saplings back in there once they're planted. Now, what we want is or what I hope will happen, is that as it'll plant saplings, it'll cut them down, but it'll be collecting more than it uses, so it'll fill that up first with saplings, and then the excess will start going down here and bumping up the power again. And when no more saplings can go in there, they'll just start filling up over here, which we can use for excess energy. And in theory it should produce hundreds upon hundreds of saplings, in which case we can make quite a few bioreactors and generators and get a huge amount of power going off of this building, hopefully. So we'll switch it on. I'll try and run it. Oh, I haven't put anything in it. Yes, I did. We'll run outside, see if we can catch it planting. Hopefully it's started and I've not made any newbie mistakes. Yep, there we go, it's off. Oh, better break that one there. And that's it. Fingers crossed, guys. Okay, one thing you need to be aware of with the larger Minefactory Reloaded farms is that they're coded to be less efficient the larger they are. I mean, one this size, it's still going to be spamming saplings like nobody's business, but it will be less efficient, so it will drop items on the floor, and sometimes it won't harvest a tree properly and it'll leave a log in place, as you saw a moment ago over here. Like you see here, there's a gap. It's not been planted yet, or at this end. It will all plant, don't worry, but it is less efficient. Just something to be aware of. Okay guys, I can hear things going on upstairs, and as we can see, stuff's coming down and through. And this planter, there we are, filling up with saplings again. We'll chuck the rest of these in there as we've got them spare, just to help speed things along. So yeah, when this fills up, the excess will come down and give more power, but it looks like it's got plenty at the moment. I mean, both oh no, this one isn't full yet. It will be though. There's plenty of work there in the buffer to get through, and it will slowly start filling up these deep storage units. There we are, 10 apples already, 60, wow, that's a lot of wood very quickly. It's only been about 2 minutes I think, but there's that many trees and they're growing that fast that they're going to produce an immense amount of stuff. So we'll see how this goes on when I start the next episode. Hopefully it will have started way over producing saplings, and we can fire up a few more of these biofuel reactors and biofuel generators and power our quarry, finally.